So over the past week, I've been working on a dictionary for furry speak. Yes, the same furry speak that you have people go ooh woo about. Where you have people who talk like they're 3-year-old girls who don't have fully grown and fully formed front teeth, so they can't actually talk properly. And I, like the absolute useless fucking sack of shit I am, have found a way to make this into a dictionary. So my dictionary involves obviously a bunch of input syllables and a bunch of input phrases, and then they have to be transformed into something else. So they're obviously, if you write it out, you would obviously think that all O's would be transformed into OO and all U's would be transformed into UWU, but that is just demonstrably false. If we take the example of never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, you're gonna get never go on get that give you up, give you over up, which just doesn't sound right, so we need a different way. But obviously, just the substitution of what's that, R with R and L, if we replace them with W's, that work. So never would be never, never would be never, lullaby would be wawabai. And obviously that works perfectly fine because you don't have fully formed front teeth to properly enunciate words. But if we take the example of OU, if we take the example of U as in YOU, that becomes the word yowo, which doesn't make sense. So we've got to replace that with something else. And then never, we can't just leave all the vowels, we've got to attack more vowels. So you got OE, but we have IE, AOU. We haven't attacked A, we haven't attacked E, and we haven't attacked A. So I suppose we get equality and we put I into being attacked, and we don't attack I and we don't attack E, just to make them a bit more scared and a bit more frightened for their lives. So whenever there's an instance of I, you replace it with an I. Whenever there's an instance of an A, you replace it with an A. But whenever there's an instance of an E, an O, or a U, you replace that with a WE, a WO, or a WU, and that becomes more reasonable. So you would have, and then if it's OU, you just keep that as OU. So let's say we have the brand Samsung. Instead of making that Samsung, it'd be Samsung, which obviously makes me sound 3 if I pitch shift my voice up way too high. Yes, and then I can give you an example of a way that this would work. If we take Rick Astley hit song Never Gonna Give You Up. Yes, let's take a look at Never Gonna Give You Up. It would start off as and okay, that's an example, and I've just rickrolled the fuck out of all of you motherfuckers. But obviously some adjustments need to be made. For example, I just realized that F should also be replaced with a W. But that was me embarrassing myself for like 6 minutes straight. Love you all. See you next week, where I make a computer sing WAP for me in a uwu voice. Bye.